Hello everyone, my name is Erica May Parajo, and for today's video, we're gonna talk about the Starbucks and the Shanty. Let me start by giving off the definition of Starbucks and the Shanty. We all know that Starbucks is famous, and Starbucks is a chain of stores that sells coffee. A chain is many stores owned by the same company, and yes, Starbucks coffee is considered expensive. A typical cup of coffee from Starbucks costs around $2.50, which is more than double the price of a cup of coffee from a local coffee shop. And when we say shanty, it is a small rough hut which poor people live in, built from tin, cardboard, or other materials that are not very strong or the people in a low economic or social class live in. A brief glimpse of the topic. The coexistence of the Starbucks and the shanty point to the incompleteness of the globalization in the global south. Starbucks and shanty are symbols that might be compared to the global south and globalization, where global modernity exists but poverty remains international. Additionally, the Starbucks and shanty are both about the negative aspects of globalization. We can see the effect of global modernity and global interconnectedness of globalization through Starbucks. And all these new branches look the same and have the similar menus of drinks. Through this, we could say that globalization has been developing. But it is not, because outside of this modern aesthetic cafes is very different, because you will see the undersides created by globalization, and it is the poverty. In Manila and New Delhi, there's a good chance that upon leaving the coffee shop, you will meet a child beggar in tattered clothes or walk a block or two with your latte still hot. You will find a shanty town. Houses that are built from discarded plywood and galvanized iron sheets and have poor sanitation. They live in a so-called weak states in which governments are too impoverished, weak, corrupt, and insecure to meet the basic needs of their inhabitants. Starbucks and the shanty could be compared to the incompleteness in the global south. The shanty reflects the persistence of the local who is unable to join the Starbucks international society. The global south's underdevelopment is preventing it from becoming globalized, highlighting the process underlying inequity. Poverty is backward. It is non-modern, non-cosmopolitan, and non-global. To use a few terms, this type of globalization is inequitable. As the time goes by, structural adjustments deepens inequality in the world's poorest countries. It is thus that the shanty is as much as a symbol of globalization as the Starbucks. Globalization both creates affluence and poverty. It pushes people into modernity associated with Western culture and capital, while simultaneously leaving behind others. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something about the topic.